Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video, I'll show you a new AI platform or super agent that I recently discovered. This is called as Skywork.ai. So if you go to the browser tab, simply type Skywork.ai, or you can simply search this on Google as well. Simply type here Skywork.ai. So this is a super AI agent which can do any sort of thing. It can generate code, images. It's similar to ChatGPT and Claude, but I personally say it is far more greater than those two softwares agents. As you can see, this is actually the web page. It has the chat prompt. Here you will enter a topic to answer, and then you can actually generate documents, slide sheets, web pages, everything. It's a super AI agent. And first of all, just make sure that you log in with your Google account to start using it. So just grant the permission and click on continue. So once you are logging, it will grant you with this interface. You will basically get some credits, and it's completely free to try out. It has an agent mode, podcast you can generate, web pages, all these things you can generate using this. So you basically get 500 credits in the free plan, and in the you can upgrade to their premium plans as well. Basically in the free plan you get 500 login credits daily, valid for only first day. From the second month you will earn 500 login credits like this. And their pro plan starts with $19 per month. So now let me show you what this does. So basically this is their agent mode, and by default you can generate documents right here, and you can even tap the journal tab, so which will generate any sort of thing. So I can simply say build a simple calculator in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So you basically write the prompt here, and after writing the prompt it will try to generate the thing that you requested. So it will basically give you the estimated generation time here, how much time it can generate. So it's basically inside the agent mode. You can even basically put the files. You can even attach files as well right here. So now you can see it is generating the response here, and it has its, you can see now it also tells you the live preview of the calculator as well. So it shows you now you can try this calculator, and you will basically see the code here. This is actually the code. You also get the copy to clipboard button as well, and a download button as well. So this will download the file for you. So it can generate any sort of application, and basically you can also, if I go to the journal tab, so this will cost you some credits. So now only 465 credits are remaining. So now what it can do, basically you can attach files as well right here. So as you can see, you can attach files. So let me just upload. So you can even basically generate some podcast as well. So you basically click the podcast button, and here you simply enter the topic. Please generate podcast about coding. So you simply write the topic, and based upon that it will generate a simple podcast related to coding, which you can simply upload to social media. So just wait for some time. So definitely check out this platform, guys, Skywork.ai. It's a AI agent which basically generates everything: code, documents, podcast. So here it is asking you that all these questions: what podcast name would you like? Code talk. How many speakers? So I will say two speakers. All these options are selected. 5 minutes. Click on continue. So it basically generates the podcast here. Specify your requirements here. Please talk about JavaScript frameworks in the podcast in 2025. You specify the topic here, and after that it will generate the podcast script, and it will give you this mp3 file, and download the mp3 file right here, and you can specify more topics for 5 minute podcast script. So basically it will go research about all the topics that you mentioned, and based upon those topics it will generate a mp3 audio podcast. And as you can see, it is doing the research. It has its own computer, virtual computer, which runs directly inside the AI, which tries to research and then generate the podcast for you, the mp3 audio file. So definitely check out this, guys. It's a great alternative to platforms like ChatGPT and Claude. So the podcast script has been successfully created. It features a 5 minute conversation between two speakers. And basically now the script, this is actually the script here. So it also assigns speakers as well. First speaker is the male from, and the second one is female. You can see this is actually the script that it generated. What sort of things it will speak the two speakers, and then this mp3 audio file it will generate. So I'm just showing the overall process, guys, how much time it takes to create these things. So definitely try this inside your own browser as well. So the time generation may be different for different kinds of browser and computers. But definitely visit this platform, Skywork.ai. It's recently released, and I basically wanted to make a video on this. And so the generation may be slow because it's a 5 minute audio file. So that's why it is taking a lot of time. It is generating the audio files as well. And it will cost you some credits. So once it completes, it will basically download the mp3 audio file for you. Let me turn on the audio so that you can let me hear the audio file of that as well. So these are all the files that it generated the markdown file to do code talk.txt. So whatever is the text which is written right here, it is converting it to an MP3 audio file. So this is the speaker one, which is male. The sound is this one. This is speaker two. So it's 5 minute podcast script. First of all, it generate, and based upon that, it actually convert that script into MP3 audio podcast form. So I think it roundabout takes 5 minutes to generate the podcast because of the length. So now basically the podcast is complete. It is in English language. You can listen to the podcast. You can see podcast task completed. You will get a notification and
Hello and welcome to Code Talk. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into the exciting world of JavaScript frameworks with a special focus on React and GitHub developments in 2025. With me is my awesome co-host, Sarah.
Hi everyone, Sarah here. I've been working with React since version 16, and I'm super excited to unpack the major shifts we've seen in the ecosystem this year.
So as you can see, there are two speakers in the podcast. First one is male, second one is female. And based upon the script, it actually speak all these words.
Here. There's quite a lot to cover in our...
There are emotions, there are pauses. So you can't basically detect that it's a AI generated podcast. Majority of the people will think it's a real podcast.
Our 5 minutes together.
There certainly is. I've been playing with server components in my...
Though I wonder if this will fundamentally change.
So you can simply click the download button if you want to upload this to somewhere. Click download and select the format right here, MP3. Click on download and you can download the podcast. So you can see that. Now you can play this.
Hello and welcome to Code Talk.
So in this easy way, guys, it's a super agent. It can basically generate any sort of thing. It can generate code, it can generate podcast, and then it will cost you some credits right here. Now it is 358 credits remaining. And similarly, you can click on sheets as well. This is the CSV sheets data you can research. So what you can basically ask about anything. Let's suppose I say build a sheet about top 200 frameworks in programming. So you can actually ask any sort of question, build a CSV file containing about 200 frameworks of programming, and then it will research the internet and then build out a sheet for you automatically in the background. So you can basically can do any sort of thing. Once the task is completed, you will get a notification. It is generating it in autopilot. So it's a great AI agent, guys, which works on autopilot. You can do other tasks in the background and it will generate you podcast code, CSV files, sheets, every sort of thing in the background. So definitely check out this platform, guys, Skywork.ai, and it will ask you some questions. If no answer is there, it will automatically continue in 18 seconds. So you can input your own instructions as well. And also check out my website, guys, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools.